apologize for any technical difficulties, but something's turns out. Still working on a couple things on my end. Trying to get things back. Trying to keep things going despite some obvious changes that you probably don't notice. But anyway, welcome to another edition of the Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast where two heads of the business and friend or more talk movies and TV older reasons. Just when I thought I didn't expect to come out of it. Just when I thought I'd run out of ideas, suddenly I remembered. Oh yeah, we lost somewhat of a legend. We lost somewhat of a legend last year, and I never got a chance to pay tribute to him properly. So with that in mind, too many Pinkie pies.
Right. Yeah, too many Pinkie pies. It's a bit of a fan favorite. At least I think it still is.
Yeah, I think it has. It's aged well.
Yeah. General reception in that time was good, to say the least.
Yeah.
It still has memes being made about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to say the fun jam still occasionally brought up at conventions.
It's used in PMVs all the time as well.
And it was one of the higher points of season 3. Yes, season 3. Which, if I remember correctly, was kind of a mixed bag season.
Yeah, I've heard some people don't like it.
I did.
Well, it had like half as much to work with. So, like, if there's isn't as many good episodes, then the overall ratio is worse or something. Point is, it has to work a lot harder to have the same general level of quality through the season, I guess.
Yeah, so it had a lot shorter amount of episodes, didn't it?
Yeah.
Still liked it though.
Yeah.
By the way, in the background, I am doing a bit of practice animation. I'm doing a hand shot, which is going to be pretty hard, but the result might be kind of cool.
Okay. So, with that, let's start getting into the episode itself. So, the episode starts with Twilight attempting to cast a spell to turn an apple into an orange.
What does he do?
It's still a work in progress, and she hasn't quite worked it out entirely. But she thinks she has it. And she charges up the spell. She gets ready. She aims, and in comes Pinkie Pie, throwing the aim off and hitting a bird. Twilight hits the bird with the spell, not Pinkie Pie hitting the bird. I should make that clear. Yeah, Pinkie Pie is here to check out all the fun things that are going on that her friends are doing. And turning apples things into oranges? That sounds fun.
Turn me into one. She immediately exclaims.
And then Fashion Horse comes up.
Enter stage.
with new fashion-related stuff, which Pinkie Pie thinks is fun.
But real life, she...
is that Rarity was having fun and Pinkie Pie wasn't there.
Yeah.
And she's not happy about this because she wants to be where fun is.
As Pinkies do.
Yes. Pinkies are all about fun. Fun, fun, fun.
And if no fun is had, then it is a bad day.
So she goes off to meet up with the other, to see what they're doing. Rainbow Dash is clearing out some heavy clouds that are making fog. Applejack is with Apple Bloom carting around apples. You're saying something?
Origin of fog.
Yes. Fluttershy is having tea with Angel.
And other animals.
No, at first, here it's just with Angel. The picnic's not till later.
You got me.
And skipping the theme. So yeah, Pinkie Pie's trying to figure out like, who she wants to hang with, and she is talking to Fluttershy, and I think she stole Rarity's drama couch.
Almost. I think you'll find the design a bit different.
Yeah, but then I had to reference another episode. I mean, get the video for it, and I'd rather not do that. Or I could, Google it. Yeah. So yeah, in comes Applejack. They're going to be racing another barn, because that's what they do this early in the series.
Apple Horse does apple things.
Yes. It's like, how many barns have they gone through by the end of season 3?
It's like, barns aren't like a thing that changes much, I thought. Apparently they just blow up every once in a while.
Maybe this is building up that destruction from Lesson 0.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's it's giving a bit too much to them.
Maybe they're recovering from when the barn got set on fire. They were singing about it. Raise this barn, raise this barn. Or is that later this season? I forget.
That was... Wasn't this after the premiere and... the reunion was later?
Okay, my continuity is off. You know it's a long series when you don't remember what stuff happened in the earlier seasons when.
Yeah.
Okay, it hasn't been set on fire yet. I joke, of course. I know what the actual lyrics are. But yeah, they're raising the barn, and Pinkie Pie wants to be there. Then Rainbow Dash comes in, and she's going to be chilling down by the pond, like catching some sun and all that stuff. Like, Pinkie Pie wants to do that too. Oh no.
Oh no. Conflict.
Yep. Hold on a second, just give me a drink.
Hello.
So, Twilight's once again attempting her spell. She gets ready, she charges, and Pinkie Pie. Twilight misses and hits a frog.
Which is seen later in the movie. Which is seen later in the episode.
Yes, setting up a very nice Chekhov's gun.
Speaking of guns.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, Twilight asks what Pinkie's doing, and she replies that she's trying to cut down the amount of time it takes to get from the barn racing to the pond. And if she can cut it down by 20 minutes, she could watch Rainbow Dash dive into the pond, start diving into the pond, get over to the barn race and help with that, and then get back in time for Rainbow Dash to hit the water. However, given that this is Pinkie, that isn't outside the realm of possibility. Because Pinkie Pie. No, I'm saying it is theoretically possible because it is Pinkie Pie.
Yes.
She just made the mistake of getting caught while on screen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm sure she would have been able to handle it just fine. So Twilight tells her that, like, yeah, the only way she can catch both things is if there was more of her. And it's just...
Fan theory, it's all Twilight's fault.
Leading to probably one of my favorite moments from her, when her neck and head work like an alarm clock.
Yes. This gives Pinkie Pie an idea. She remembers an old legend that a relative of hers told her the legend of the mirror pool, or mirror pond if you go by the book that Twilight found later. It does what you would expect. It makes copies.
I didn't expect that.
So Pinkie Pie goes to find the smear pool, stumbles into a hole, and finds it. She says a neat little rhyme, and out of the pool pops a Pinkie Pie.
Good thing she knows the rhyme. Actually, bad thing she knows the rhyme.
Yeah. It starts asking about fun.
Almost instantaneously.
Yes.
So now we now know that if you boil down a gift, this is pure fun.
Yes.
Well, some of us do.
So after getting the copy Pinkie's attention, out of the cave they go, and Rainbow Pinkie's going to meet up with Rainbow Dash, and she sends the copy Pinkie off to see the barn raising. Pinkie Pie meets up with Rainbow Dash, who just so happens to be exhausted because Dustin was a bit more work than usual. So she's just chilling, reading, probably going to take a nap. So Pinkie Pie promises to be quiet. Yes?
Egghead.
Yes. But yeah, Pinkie Pie promises to be quiet, and surprisingly for Pinkie Pie, she actually manages to do that.
Not actually, that's surprising.
Slowly
She slowly falls into the water somehow.
Slowly just...
Rainbow Dash questions how she was able to do that.
And then basically gives up, rightfully so.
Yes, Twilight learned this lesson in season 1. Just do not question the Pinkie Pie.
Yes.
It ruins the concept.
It will just cause a headache. She also explains to Rainbow Dash that she's off seeing the barn while she's chilling with Rainbow Dash. Actually, she's probably not at the barn yet, but she's probably on her way there now.
Good to know.
Rainbow Dash takes it pretty well, considering. It's like, yeah, it's Pinkie Pie, just roll with it.
Whatever, I don't care. She's like...
So, Copy Pinkie is going along and finds Fluttershy, having a picnic with all her animal friends. And this is fun, but she's supposed to be hanging with Applejack. But she can't if she's hanging with Fluttershy, and if she doesn't do one, she can't do the other. Therefore, she's missing out on fun. She can't miss out on fun. That's so fun. Fun.
Does not compute.
So, back at the pool, Pinkie is called by Pinkie, which Bernadette sees, and it's like, she accepts it, but she's still cautious about it. So, Copy Pinkie explains the situation, how she wanted to hang out with Fluttershy and have fun, but she was supposed to go to Applejack and have fun. But she can't do both. Therefore, we need more Pinkies.
Obviously.
So they go to the mirror pool and make more Pinkies. That make more Pinkies. That make more Pinkies.
And there's a dream team.
And at this point, I can honestly say we have too many Pinkie Pies. And title.
Yes.
It's like, Pinkie Pie is a bit not happy with this, but fine, whatever. It should be enough to cover Ponyville. Just roll with it. But before they leave, she gives them a brief lesson on their friends. And off they go. This isn't going to end badly. Over at the pool, the Rainbow Dash pool, not the mirror one, she is bombarded with Pinkie Pies. This is bad because this was supposed to be a quiet day. Pinkie, as I'll refer to normal Pinkie, or just Pinkie Pie, I don't know, whatever. Original Pinkie Pie sees this and like, yeah, let's see what Applejack's up to. Even Pinkie Pie does not want to have anything to do with the ongoings of what. Anyway, at the bar and raising. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm pressing volume. They're trying to raise the barn. In comes Pinkie Pies. That utterly wreck everything. Pinkie Pie sees this. And nopes out of there.
As one should.
So meanwhile in Ponyville, it seems an angry mob has formed of people that were bothered by the swarm of Pinkie Pies. Twilight says that she will investigate what's going on.
So apparently she's the mayor.
I wonder what happened to Ivory Scroll this time.
On vacation? Anyway, they try looking for any sort of book that will tell them what's going on.
What the frick is going on? You freaking fricks!
And Spike finds a secret compartment Spike finds a secret compartment in the library with the book inside. It could have just been a normal book on one of the shelves. It didn't have to be anything special. Why was this a thing?
Because the animators were excited. Give them a break.
Twilight finds out about the legend of the Mirror Pond, and that there's a spell to send them back, except if they hit the wrong Pinkie Pie, they'll lose the original.
This would not be good.
No.
Apparently.
So they have to figure out who the real Pinkie Pie is. Pinkie Pie claims it's her, only for another Pinkie Pie to claim to be the real one. and more claim to be the real Pinkie Pie, to the point where even Pinkie Pie is beginning to doubt that she is Pinkie Pie.
That's the problem.
My Little Pony, existential crises are magic. So yeah, this gets Pinkie Pie in a bit of a... Yeah, I wouldn't say she's depressed, but she's pretty down. They actually noticed this, but it's like, nah, that's not the real Pinkie Pie. The real one wouldn't be sitting in the same spot for that long.
Obviously.
Spike is pretty sure it's the real Pinkie Pie.
Who knew he was the Who knew he was the voice of reason this time around?
Yeah. But they just can't figure out who the real Pinkie is.
Wrinkle.
I'm tired, okay?
The wrinkle.
But original Pinkie gives them an idea. Do something that would be really difficult for a Pinkie Pie to do. Twilight likes this idea. And so she gathers help to get all the Pinkie Pies into one spot and reveals a test. Watching paint dry. Fun fact, there was in fact a fanfiction called Pinkie Pie Watches Paint Dry that was written before this episode.
I must also confess, I was a bit... I was almost expecting a question-based test, to be honest, but it worked. I'll say that much.
Yeah. So one by one, the Pinkies are picked off for being distracted. Some of them doing some amusing gags, like one Pinkie Pie inflating her hoof to get little fingers to pop up. Another one making her face look like a Gen 3 pony. Until finally it's down to the last two. They're both trying really hard not to be distracted. Until Twinbadash can't take anymore and points out, hey, look over there!
Something.
Which finally gets the attention of one of the Pinkie Pies, who is then zapped back into the pool. Leaving only the original Pinkie Pie. Or so we think. Actually, fun fact, a few seasons later, we will see that another Pinkie Pie did in fact survive this ordeal.
Two, right?
The one that was in Manhattan.
Yeah, wasn't it two? Weren't there two together?
No, I think it was just they didn't notice each other, but it was just the one. Could have been two.
I've questioned you.
Anyway, the original Pinkie is fine. Everyone's happy. And after everything that's gone down, despite offers of fun activities with her friends, she just wants a nap. Which is something I can sympathize with after a long week of work. And that's the episode.
Also, a person after a long time at the convention.
Huh?
That's also what happens after a convention.
Yes. Another thing I'm quite familiar with.
So overall thoughts?
Was good.
it shows, rewatching this kind of shows me why I started liking Pony. There was a lot more physical gags, which is fun.
Yeah.
Kind of sad that they've tended away from those.
Yeah.
Just doing a very rough.
I noticed it was coming along nicely, by the way.
Thank you. I'm doing the internal now. Roughly. Very roughly. It's a very rough animation of the inside of a gun. I kind of like, so I don't, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so it's kind of good for me to do something non-perfectionist.
Right.
In kind of a fun artsy style.
What's that? That
What?
I'm playing my mobile game, and it's Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and I just did my daily drawing. I actually got one of the few items for Cloud that I didn't have yet.
Oh.
I mean, it's basically useless at this point in the game, and it doesn't give any stat points, but it's like, okay, I'll take it.
I see. So,
Yeah.
dang it. Keep hitting the play button with one of my keys is apparently bound to play. I kind of like doing big lines. They're kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, aside from a lot of good visual gags. Strange that they didn't play Mr. Obvious, but I guess somebody has to.
I'm trying to think of how this will continue. Let's see what we got so far.
Sure.
Let's do turn on the onion skins. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually. Let's do 50% or like 70% speed. See what it looks like. That's a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
What were we at again? We were at like the gun kind of acts a bit weird. Okay. Turn onions back on. Okay. Overall, this episode felt longer than it probably was, which is kind of cool. If that makes any sense.
Sort of.
Do you guys know how the bullet works?
Yes.
Yeah.
How does it work? Quiz time.
So, in using rough words, basically the actual bullet itself is split off into two parts. The actual part that will be fired into something, and the part that contains the gunpowder that launches the front part. When you pull the trigger, it causes the hammer to hit the point in the back of the bullet, and that ignites the gunpowder, shooting the main portion of it forward.
Why, yes. Sarcasm, Professor. Professor Sarcasm.
I'm not even big into guns, and I know this stuff. Then again, I also watched Mythbusters.
Do they have that in Mythbusters?
Good one.
They probably discussed the mechanics of it at some point.
As an Eagle Scout, I can safely say he's got that on the money. I've been to
And CSI. I also watched CSI.
Oh, and CSI. Favorite gun shooting?
Nope, guns ain't my thing. Too loud.
I've been to the rifle range several times back in Scouts.
What do you guys shoot? What have you guys shot? I mean, Alex.
They were primarily 22 caliber.
22, alright. So very small stuff.
Pretty much.
Look at this. We're gonna have it. The chamber is coming back. Like this.
Yeah, I'm more of a swords person.
Stab somebody.
It's like, well, to be fair, I grew up going to sci-fi fantasy conventions. Hell, my mom actually has, if I remember correctly, still has a decent number of swords collected.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What type?
I think she has at least one Lord of the Rings sword.
My math teacher had one. And he brought it to his class. It was amazing. And he pulled it on the kid. It was amazing. It was like, he's like, don't make me use this. Like, no. He's got a knife. He's got a sword.
And I'm not afraid to use it.
This is like super cartoony version of a gun. This is fun. this frame, I'll move in. So kind of like have it this frame phasing out, which would be kind of cool.
Right.
So I don't think it'll get much bigger, the explosion, than that. So next one like this, it'll be kind of like, trying to think of how to do this. This will be the hard frame right here around the edge. And then this will be kind of phasing in.
Ah, darn, I forgot.
What?
Oh, I don't know if you've heard of Wish.com, but I've been entering the free raffle every day, and I forgot to do that tonight.
Shoot.
Because it's only open for like 15 minutes.
Trying to get you.
Last time I was there was in Craig Heilkin Campbell said Comic Con, and he was giving me a X23 collection. I happened to be a part of it. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the prize, nor did my sister, but yeah, I ended up staying a bit longer than I kind of wanted, but still.
Let's see. What is that?
Oh, sorry. Tapping with the water bottle.
So you're popping popcorn. I could imply something a bit weird in that. I can imply that we're going to track the bullet down the barrel, but I've implied that the barrel. That would be implying that the bullet's moving so slowly that you can actually, the next bullet's chambered by the time the bullet's even left the barrel, which is funny. It's the slowest bullet ever in existence, like a missile. I think I'll kind of phase this bullet out, so go like this. Oh shoot, I forgot to do the smoke in the last frame. Oh shoot.
So, what are you guys' plans for, like, stuff for the next week?
Lots and lots of stuff. So, yeah, I got school again and work, so I'm working 5 days a week for about 6 hours, 5 hours, plus about 4 hours of school a day, not including homework. So you come home and you do about 2 to 3 hours of homework. So what is that? That's 5 plus 2 plus another 4 to 5. So
yeah, my cousin knows what that's like.
Yeah, pretty darn packed. Let's see what we got. That's cool. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Not bad.
The gun bends a bit, as you can see that. Should I fade out, you think? You know what I mean? So kind of have it fade the whole thing out. This. This will be kind of slick, watch. Watch this! Oh my god! You see how slick this is? Watch. Oh my. Oh my. Have you seen anything more slick in your life? It's the bumpiest bullet ever. For
But yeah, it's like, so me for the next week. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna try to start on my Let's Play of Hyrule Warriors. At least until Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I won't be streaming Hyrule Warriors due to... I suppose I could, but I'm running low on data this month.
You just data to stream it?
No, I mean Comcast. We get like a terabyte a month, but it's been a busy month. And of course, on Tuesday I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 3. That I will be streaming and uploading to YouTube as soon as I can. And I'll have between 1 and 3 days of work next week. Wednesday's guaranteed. Thursday and Friday are to be determined. things could happen. One, I work all through. Well, it's two high-end possibilities. One, I could work all 3 days and get more money. Or B, I work neither of those extra 2 days, and it gives me more game time. So, win-win either way.
Oh my gosh. Do you see that, my dudes?
Yes. Looks good.
Are you seeing this? Oh, look at that. We can even have it like perfectly framed. Let's have it loop playback. Okay. Too long. Oh, what is that? What is it? Okay, so this clip ends there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so from this one, should we start having a target come in? I'm sorry that we kind of lost topic of the episode, but
It was a fairly straightforward episode, so okay.
yeah, it was. It was a good one.
Yeah.
What the frick? What the frick? Okay.
Yeah, the straightforward episodes has its upsides and downsides. Upsides, it lets us keep on track a bit easier, and
The run through was nice.
yeah. The downside is, because we stay on track so easily, it finishes off sooner.
Yeah. I think this animation is this little GIF is reaching nearly the end. Anyways. Should we try to loop it around? Somehow? I don't know how I'd do that. Bring it back to the... I'd somehow have to... I could have it hit this line and the line gun. Genius! Okay. Where's the gun start? Where is the gun? The gun starts right there. Okay, so it lines up sort of with this brush right here, sort of. So the front of the gun, that is. So we're nearly there. So, come in. This will be a gift to send your friends. Do you have any? That is. Assuming you have any.
Right.
So, I might have to. I'm gonna have to have it come forward a bit each one of these frames. So, like, here, I'll stop the wall, right? I'll stop the wall there, and then I'll just have the bullet. It's gonna be like slow-mo. Speed it up. Oh, the onions. The onion's missing. There you go. Alright. Have it jump forward. That's the worst view ever. I'm like getting more and more drunk as I draw this. The bullet has changed shape so many times. Oops. And we got contact right here. And then the wall will start bending out. The bullet should kind of blow up. Like this. The line will connect. This line will come down and around, and this one will kind of. Oops. Let's kind of have this one start to do this shape. I'll start with. It's a bit too much. This one. What's it look like now? Okay. Okay. It's not seamless, but that's not bad.
Not bad.
Whoa. Guys. Oh my gosh. It's actually not that bad. It's not great, but it kind of like pops, like it was like an inventory slot or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow. All right. I don't know what else we can say about the episode, and I think the animation's kind of fun and probably done because it'd take a lot more to polish that out to make it look really nice, but I think it's kind of fun in a cartoony sense. So, all right. Final thoughts on the episode. I think it was pretty good. Probably one of the better ones of that season. It reminds me a lot of original cartoon type episodes where there's a lot of setup punchlines that are quite nice. You know, where Pinkie will say, "Oh, I can't talk to myself," and then a bit later in the same scene, it'll be like, "Oh, she makes another one of herself, and she's talking to herself." So fun stuff like that. Simple little joke.
Right.
Dialogue joke, kind of, and so we've been getting a lot of dialogue jokes in the normal show, but I'm kind of sad that we lose a bit of the physical jokes. And there's still those in these earlier seasons. They're bringing them back, I think, in the later season. The most recent ones, there's a bit more physical stuff, and it's fun, and they're well timed and things. The timing is really good in this episode. There's a couple jokes that are really well timed. Mainly when at the end where they're getting lasered, which is kind of funny. There's several funny scenes there. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What about you, Sarcasm?
Generally the same. One of the higher end episodes of the season. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, the humor was good. Pinkie had some good character moments, and yeah, it's in pretty much was a good match.
Bet it out. What's it at? Like 100? Do you think? Hundo. Did we do that? Yeah. The loading scene is a bit too fast, I think, for you to see anything happening.
Yeah, you may have to edit a couple of filler frames.
Yeah. I'll put her down back to 70. That was pretty good. Cool. Did it cut off a bit? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, all right. That was a fun little test animation. Maybe I'll do some of them in the future. I don't know. I think animation's not my thing, at least right now, currently, because I don't have enough time, and I know I don't have enough time to devote to it. So basically anything I start, I know I won't finish. So it's kind of sad. So little gifts like this I can do, but anything more in depth, I probably can't. All right. Do you want to close this out, Alex?
Somebody takes care of that, and as we open next month, somebody takes care of that, and as we open next month, though have to skip. I would have to skip on a certain event that I was tossing around in my head with this here, but it's gonna be worth it. But in any case, since my dad's birthday's coming up, and I definitely I definitely was thinking right and thinking he'd warm out to Pinkie Pie. So, as a means to celebrate that particular occasion, next week, party of one.
Ooh, nice.
All right, keep us in your notification box. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.
Later.
Take care. Hopefully, hopefully I'll have something sorted. Hopefully I'll have some technical sorted out by then.